Hey folks, welcome back to River Rat Gear Review, where we talk all things whitewater and the gear you need to get on the river. Today I'm going to be taking a look at my favorite stove setup. These stoves are made by Partner Steel up in Pocatello, Idaho. They are bomber and they are amazing. I've had these for quite a few years now and I really do love them. So let's check it out. Alright, so now we're outside. Let's check out these Partner Steel stoves. So I've got two of the 9-inch 2 burners and they're both on break apart hinges. So let's set them up and check them out. And I really do like these bags from Cascade as well. That just help protect them in the dry box. So just flip up hinge. Just come apart like that. Hose stays in there, which is nice, you won't lose it that way. These just pop right on. And so the hose you get with this basically is a Y. Each one goes to each burner and then runs down to the main line. I use a splitter, so that way I've got 1 tank and 4 burners. Okay, so now I've basically got this set up like I would on any normal trip when we're up in the kitchen and we're getting things established. The beauty of these with the break apart hinge is that you can separate them, which is really nice. I've found. I know Partner Steel makes like a 6 burner, 4 burner, and they're kind of like a briefcase fold up thing. I've found that it's really hard to actually try to cook with everything on one of those, especially if you're using like big 14-inch Dutch oven. So the beauty of this system is basically I can put my big 14-inch over here. It can be completely separated. I can keep this together, put a griddle on there, have another pot here going. It just gives me a lot of different options. And this is by far my favorite setup I've found for just outdoor cooking in general. If you're doing river trips, Partner Steel stoves are super popular for like overlanding, that sort of thing, car camping. These are great. So the beauty of these stoves is really that they're very simple in design. They're rugged. This is aluminum construction. You can, certain parts are all basically removable and can be replaced. You can fix these in the field fairly easily. So the 2 burner 9-inch retails for $348 each. And then, they've got other stoves as well. But like I said, this is by far my favorite setup because of the ability to kind of how modular it is. And so depending on the size of trip, I generally take both of them. So I always have 4 burners and a blaster as well. But if we go car camping or something, I'll just take one, and you can actually get an adapter and run this off of just a little 1-pound Greenie propane tank, which is nice for just a weekend trip or something like that. So each burner is 10,000 BTUs. I found that it's more than enough for doing pretty much anything, any kind of cooking that I'm doing outside on river trips. If I want to boil water, you could do it on this, but it's definitely better on the blaster. They make a great blaster as well. So 10,000 BTUs pretty much can cover all your needs that you're ever going to have while on a multi-day river trip. And one thing I've noted is actually, since these are removable and you can get in here, it's actually really easy to clean this out and keep your stoves and everything clean from sand and just food debris and that sort of thing. So that is definitely a big plus in my opinion for this setup. So these stoves go with me on every trip. I really do like them. They're nice and lightweight. They're really easy to pack up. They're quick. They fit in the dry box great. There's really no downside I see. You can get the replacement parts, which is great. One of the tricky things can be getting the hose back in and kind of coiled up in the right spot so that it doesn't get in the way of this burner when you put it in, so that you can actually fold it up. But once you kind of get the hang of that, it's pretty simple. But yeah, you got nice welded aluminum construction, super bomber. These things are going to last forever. The sand doesn't really mess with them, but even if you had to replace a part, it's not that big of a deal. You can get them straight from Partner Steel. So that's my river stove setup. This is by far my favorite stove setup that I've ever had. I started out cooking on Coleman's, but this is just a whole nother level. So that's my stove setup from Partner Steel. If you found this review helpful, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you on the next one.